there is an opportunity cost to not doing deals, or doing deals but taking maybe not necessarily your time, but not going as fast or as efficiently as you could be. The cost of the amount of money you could have been making if you had already just done real estate, right? I run into these aspiring real estate investors who have been thinking about it for so long that affects not just the money that could have been made. Like, obviously, that's something we can calculate, it's very tangible, but it also affects confidence in themselves as an entrepreneur, as an investor. Like, if you think about it, if you're someone that's been thinking about real estate for 5 to 10 years, that's a long time. That's half a decade or even a full decade where you've been thinking about this and just looping around, hey, I'm going to do real estate when, right? I kind of connect it to the almost philosophical problem of I'll be happy when, right? If you're always postponing it, then you'll never actually reach that, right? Same with real estate. If you keep postponing it for 5, 10 years, you could have been building equity already. You could have been positioned to a point where you had multiple properties. Even getting a deal a year is already impressive. That being said, it's not impossible, right? Like, that's a very steady pace, especially once you learn how to do proper marketing, once you learn how to attract capital, attract good deals, create good deals, and really build this out as a business, right? So there's that opportunity cost of not being able to do deals, which obviously costs you money, but it also costs you the mental capital of having spent 5, 10 years thinking about things, right? That is more expensive, in my opinion, than the money, because you could always make more money. You cannot get time back, right? I'm getting closer to my 30s. I'm 29 right now. And yesterday we had our Alliance Real Estate event, which is our networking event, completely free here in Winnipeg, Canada. And I kind of took a step back and I was like, cool, like, we have brought in people all over the city to connect on deals, learn about real estate, maybe even connect money partners, and just build that community. And as I took that step back, I'm just like, cool, like, there would have been a time where I thought running events like this would not be possible. I'm super grateful for our awesome team at Alliance Real Estate that helped make these events possible. That being said, as I get closer to my 30s and had some success in real estate investing, already built a successful portfolio, helping my students create and build their own successful portfolios, I noticed last night that my vision can still be larger, right? And that's another piece of the opportunity cost if you delay real estate for too long. By delaying that real estate, it's going to feed you the negative feedback loop. And like, you think about real estate, but you don't close deals. Another year passes by, you continue thinking about real estate, no deals get closed. Another year passes by, you're thinking about real estate, and now you have more responsibilities because you're getting older. You don't have as much energy as you had when you're a little bit younger. And then now it starts seeping in that you have doubts, or even worse, is that you start to have delusions that you're going to do it in the future, right? If you could have done it, you probably would have done it already. This is why I'm a firm believer of the accountability and implementation aspect of mentorship, right? Like, when I decided to go all in into real estate, I gave myself 1 year to get that first deal, close that first deal, or else I would sell my car and I would just bus everywhere. Like, I would just use public transportation. That pain was enough for me to just close that first deal. After that first deal, that's where I ended up hiring a coach just to fast track that process. But that opportunity cost of not doing deals, not getting forward, and not reaching, before 10, 20 years ago, being a millionaire was something that you could, be proud of, right? You could actually provide for not just yourself, your family as a millionaire. Now it's like, how do you secure a future for a family, not just take care of yourself, but start taking care of others if you don't reach a millionaire status or even have a higher income or have that passive income? I personally think it's borderline impossible to take care of others and be that person who other people can rely on, be a responsible, adult in the West without hitting that $1 million mark, or at least have a plan. If you have a plan to reach that $1 million mark, awesome. Because then that's just a stepping stone towards the long-term vision, which is generational wealth, financial freedom, location freedom, and then also time freedom if you find yourself stuck in a job. That's one aspect of the opportunity cost of not doing real estate. The other opportunity cost is a little less intangible, is going to be more so in your own personal development, right? Like real estate allows you to have that passive income, especially if you set it up properly. Of course, you're going to need proper systems and even building a team. But once that's set up, then this will allow you to take more and more steps back away from your 9 to 5. Maybe it's just going halftime. I have a student and he's been able to do halftime for over a year and a half now. And he has halftime working his job, halftime working in the business. And by working in and on the business, this allows him the free time to actually dedicate time to self-development, to getting better at those skills. What could those skills be? Could be sales, marketing, copywriting, leadership, and then being able to build systems. You won't necessarily learn that at a job unless you have a job that specifically offers you the opportunity to learn these skills. That being said, the moment you have enough cash flow and passive income generated through real estate, you'll be able to dedicate more and more time towards perpetually improving your skills. Because now it's no longer linear in that you're trading time for money. You're actually building up these skills. So now you get paid for results, right? So one of the kind of secrets I found, and at this point, I don't even think it's a secret anymore, but it's this idea that consistency compounds, right? If you're even taking one step at a time every single day, that 1%, and you're taking small steps to effectively execute towards your success, your win is basically inevitable, right? You're going to reach that point, especially if you have a clear roadmap and you know exactly where you're going, right? If you're focused on that first deal, awesome. Let's get to being able to market. Let's make sure that you're having deals come your way every single day, right? You need to have that deal flow, whether it's with a realtor, whether it's private marketing, whether it's you're doing some social media marketing like I do, but deals got to come to the table almost every single day. Otherwise, you're going to run out of deals. You won't have that deal flow. And then therefore, you won't be able to find or create those great deals. Okay. I've actually never really met someone who was serious about their success that wasn't taking action towards that every single day, right? It's whether you're working 9 to 5. I know people that they'll work to 9 to 5, lunches, and then after work, they're working on their business. I know other people that are full-time entrepreneurs. They're running their business, delegating things, working on the business, not just in the business, and they'll still find time to do these real estate activities. You really want to look at the real estate activities as a long-term play that you're going to consistently make deposits both in time, energy, and money so that later on you can reap the rewards, right? 4 homes, that's $1 million in real estate. Even if you don't have any appreciation, you're going to have $1 million of assets after 25, 30 years, however long your mortgage is, right? Plus, you get the benefit of having tax advantages. You get the benefit of being able to have these write-offs, being able to leverage your money and not just have to pay cash for these homes. Okay? So last little strategy that I kind of want to share with you guys that has really helped me, and it's also helped my students not only close more deals, raise more money, increase their active income, if that's something they're focused on as well, is going to be your consistent social media marketing, right? We live in a digital age. It's not something new. And I truly believe every single person should start establishing a personal brand, mostly because it's worked for myself, it's worked for my students, and it's not something that takes too much time. You'd be very surprised what you can create in as little as a year, 2 years, even as fast as 6 months, if you're consistently sharing and creating content. And the easiest way to do this is just to document your process. I don't care if you're a new investor still learning how to analyze deals, go record yourself trying to analyze a deal, figuring out, see who jumps into your content, gives you some tips. It's going to show you how you can better communicate and present yourself while also being able to create content that's going to bring more value, not only to your viewers, and later on, they could possibly be money partners or even bring you deals, but it's also going to show you the process of being able to document your process and then create marketing that way. Okay. So, I'll try and post one post on every single social media a day. Now I have a team that delegates that. For you in the beginning, maybe it's just one social media that you're choosing, and then you're just trying to show people what you're up to, what are you working on, and what are your goals, let's say for real estate, or what are you learning? Okay. You do not need to be a guru to do this. In fact, I don't think the guru shtick necessarily works. I always say, like, I'm not a guru. I'm a couple steps ahead. I'm documenting my process and the people that I can help. Awesome. I want to fast track that for you. People that I can't help, that's cool too. Let me point you in the right direction so at least we can get you some results. So that being said, document your process, post, at least once a day, and make it clear like what you're actually intending to do, right? If you're maybe in the bookkeeping space, like make it clear on your social media that you're in bookkeeping. If you're an aspiring real estate investor looking to close a BRRRR, make that clear whenever you're posting that that's what you're looking for. It's very difficult for us to assume that others are going to know exactly what we want, what we're looking for. Okay. Instead, we want to tell them over and over and over and over again, right? This is a way where you'll start creating that brand recognition and that people will know, okay, what are you trying to do? Okay, I'll always tell people I'm a real estate investor, I'm a real estate coach, I'm a published author, right? So those are some talking points that will lead our conversations towards, okay, how can we both help each other when we're having these conversations? And if you're actually interested in learning real estate investing, wanting to fast track that, usually offer lifetime access. However, we have a promo until Sunday where it's 60 days of coaching. It's a fast track process there. And you also get one-on-one access to myself or any of the other Alliance real estate coaches. I'd love to help you get into that program and then help you reach those goals, create a customized plan for you. If you're interested, there'll be a link down below in the description. Make sure you hit that link, and then I'd love to build that customized roadmap, see how we can help you get some results, and then get you into the program. And I'd love to see you win. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for watching. I'm off to go do this consultation call. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
And thank you again, Patrick, for this program. It changed my life. It changed my mindset. It changed everything. That was the best six weeks of my life.
I just want to give a shout out to my man Patrick. Just honestly been one of the best teachers that I've ever had.
It's a very informative course. Patrick works with you one-on-one, so if there's any questions or anything you might be doubting or you're uncertain of, he'll definitely be there to help. Honestly, highly suggest this course. It's taught me a lot through my journey.